Hi everyone, this is Practice Sumatif paper 2, question number 7. So the diagram 3 shows part of the curve y equals to x squared plus 5x plus 4 and y equals to 4 minus x squared. So one is the smiling face graph, another one is the sad face graph. Okay, so we need to find the points of intersection of P and S. So where is P, where is S? P is here and S is here. So basically the P and S, they are the point of intersection of these two curves. So at point P and S, the y1 equals to y2. Let me just label. Let this be y1. This is y2. Okay, so at P and S, y1 equals to y2. And therefore, the y1 is x squared plus 5x plus 4 equals to 4 minus x squared. And let's rearrange the equation. So let's bring the one on the right to the left. So we have 2x squared, still plus 5x. And then 4 bring across, so it's 0. So equals to 0. So x over bracket 2x plus 5 equals to 0. Therefore, it's either x equals to 0 or x equals to negative 5 over 2. And with that, we substitute the x equals to 0 and x equals to negative 5 over 2 into y2 because it's an easier equation to be used. So 4 minus 0. So we got 4, or y equals to 4 minus negative 5 over 2 squared. So over here, we will have 4 minus 25 over 4. Therefore, we will have negative 16 minus 25, negative 9 over 4. Okay, so we found the coordinates for P. The x coordinates is negative, so we have negative 5 over 2, negative 9 over 4. And for point S, x coordinates is 0, the y coordinates is 4. So next, let's move on to find part B, the coordinates of the point Q and R. So Q is on the x-axis, R is also on the x-axis. With that, okay, part B, at point Q, we know that the y coordinates equals to 0, and point Q is actually fall onto the set face curve. All right, so therefore we shall substitute that into 4 minus x squared. So 4 minus x squared equals to 0, x squared equals to 4, therefore x equals to plus minus 2. Now, that means on Q, this is negative 2 because it's on the left side of the origin. Okay, so we found the coordinates of Q right away. Coordinates of Q is negative 2, 0. All right, and at the point R, y equals to 0. Therefore, R is on the smiling face graph. We shall substitute y equals to 0 into the x squared plus 5x plus 4. So when x squared plus 5x plus 4 equals to 0. Okay, let's factorize this part. We have x and x, 4 and 1, positive. Okay, therefore x is either equals to negative 4 or x equals to negative 1. So let's look at the diagram. Since Q is negative 2, therefore R is in between 0 and negative 2, it must be negative 1. Therefore, R will be negative 1, 0. So we found the coordinates of PQRS. Next, we need to find the area of the shaded region. I think I need to enlarge the diagram. Okay, we can also redraw this diagram. Okay, so let's put this. We know that the coordinates of P, okay, is negative 2.5. The coordinates of Q is -2. The coordinates of R is -1. Okay, this one is 0, 4. Okay, if we were to integrate from x equals to -2 to 1 of the smiling face curve, we will get this. We will get the yellow shaded region. But what we want is only part A. Let's call this A. So with that, we have to take away this part. We have to take away the red part. So isn't it, this is the area under the set face curve? So therefore, for the area of part A, we shall integrate. We take the smiling face curve. All right, let's call this y1. Let's call this y2, yeah? We shall take y1 from -2.5 up to -1. Okay, with respect to x. And that will give us the yellow shaded region, but we don't want that. We only want part A. So we have to minus the red shaded region. So therefore minus the red shaded region is actually integration of the set face curve from -2.5 to -2 only, y2 dx. Okay, so this will be the one that we need to find. So let's integrate, okay, from -2.5 to -1 of y1, which is x squared plus 5x plus 4 dx, and then minus from the boundary -2.5 to -2 of y2. That is the set face curve, 4 minus x squared dx. So let's integrate them separately because they have the two boundaries, but because they are below the x-axis, so we have to add in our modulus. Okay, add in a modulus so that the area will be in positive. Okay, so we have x cubed over 3 plus 5x squared over 2 plus 4x from -2.5 to -1, and then minus, okay, don't forget the modulus, minus 4x minus x cubed over 3 from -2.5 to -2. So with this, we got to substitute the value in. So we have -1 over 3, because -1 cubed is still -1, and then plus 5 over 2, and then minus 4. Take away the same expression, but this time substitute with -2.5. So we have -2.5 cubed over 3 plus 5 times -2.5 squared over 2 plus 4 times -2.5. Okay, after we minus this, then we have to modulus. That is the first part. What about the second part? Let's use different color. So don't forget, after we got this, we have to minus. All right, minus the value of the second part, the second term, where we substitute the -2 in first. So we have 4 times -2, so we got -8, minus -2 to the power of 3, we have -8 also, -8 over 3. So for this one, we have to minus the same function, okay, but with negative boundary, negative value of x, and the negative of 2.5. Substitute -2.5 in, so minus -2.5 cubed over 3. Okay, put the modulus. And next, for this part, we need the calculator. All right, to use the calculator, we substitute the integrated expression. Okay, we have x cubed over 3 alpha x, yeah, x cubed over 3, and then plus 5x squared over 2. So 5x squared, and then over 2, then plus 4x. And key in our boundaries, -1, upper boundary. We got -1 and 5 over 6. -1 and 5 over 6. Okay, minus when the lower boundary is substituted in. So -2.5. So we have 5 over 12. So minus 5 over 12. Okay, and these two, let's add together. All right, so we have -1 and 5 over 6. And then minus 5 over 12, the last answer. So we got -2.25. -2.25, right in fraction form. -2 and 1 over 4, which after modulus, we got 2 and 1 over 4. 2 and 1 over 4. And now we minus the second part, the green part. So for the green part, the function is 4x minus x cubed over 3. So substitute this in our calculator. Key in this in the calculator. So we have 4x minus x cubed over 3 minus x cubed over 3. And now we replace the x value with the upper boundary, which is -2. Is it? Okay, -2. So we have -5 and 1 over 3. -5 and 1 over 3. And then we have to minus the lower boundary. Okay, when we substitute the lower boundary, -2.5, we will get -419 over 24. -419 over 24. So this 2, don't forget we have to modulus it. All right, so -5 and 1 over 3. So -5 and 1 over 3. And then we minus the final answer, the last answer. So we got -13 over 24. So -13 over 24. After we modulus it, we got positive. So minus the positive value, minus 13 over 24. So now let's get this 2 over 2 and 1 over 4. When we minus 13 over 24, okay, in this case is already negative, so we plus it. So we plus the negative, so that become negative lah. So we have the region A is 1 and 17 over 24. 1 and 17 over 24. So this is area for part A. Now, what about the area for B? If we were to integrate, let's just change the color of the highlighter. If we integrate this one, the set phase graph, from -2 to 0, so we will get the blue shaded region. So, but that is not what we want. So we have to take away the area under the smiling face graph, the red shaded region. Okay, so in this case, we have to integrate. So for the area of B, when we integrate from -2 to 0 of our set phase graph, which is 4 minus x squared, okay, we will get the blue shaded region. So we want the area of B, so we minus the integration from -1 to 0 of the smiling face graph. Okay, that is x squared plus 5x plus 4 dx. Okay, so in this case, let us integrate them. Okay, so we have 4x minus x cubed over 3 from -2 to 0, and then minus x cubed over 3 plus 5x squared over 2 plus 4x from -1 to 0. So same thing, we substitute. So when x equals to 0, we got the term 0, and then minus, substitute the -2 in, so we have -8. All right, minus x cubed. Okay, negative cube of -2 is -8. So with the negative become plus 8 over 3. And then for the second term, all right, we put 0 in, we got 0, and then minus, put the -1 in, so we have -1 over 3, and then plus 5 over 2, and then minus 4. So for this one, let's use the calculator and key in the value straight away. So we take -8 plus 8 over 3. So -5 and 1/3. 0 minus -5 and 1/3, we have 5 and 1/3. Then minus this part. So we have -1/3 plus 5 over 2, and then minus 4. And 0 minus this, we got positive. So positive 1 and 5 over 6. So these two fractions, let's find the difference. Let's find the difference. So we have 5 and 1 over 3. And then got a minus 1 and 5 over 6. So in this case, it's negative. I want to use the last answer. So we plus the last answer, it will minus automatically. 3.5. Okay, 3.5 unit square. Therefore, the area of the total area, or the area of the shaded region will be part A plus the area of part B. So the part A is 1 and 17 over 24. Part B is 3.5. Okay, let's use the calculator. So 3.5 plus 1 and 17 over 24. So we have 5 and 5 over 24. 5 and 5 over 24. Okay, that's it for question number 7.